And take two. It's going to be that kind of a day. Okay, today is Wednesday. It is December the 2nd, second day of Vlogmas. And normally on this day in the mornings, in the mornings we have Bible study. And then it's followed by prayer shawl group. But our prayer shawl group is not meeting because of the rise, in cases of COVID and that kind of thing. Some of the ladies are a little nervous about coming out, and I can understand that. So, but we still had Bible study because we could meet in the social room and really spread out, be safe that way. And Pastor Susan had told me yesterday that there was a yarn donation and some sweaters that needed to be put together. They were all finished, but they needed to be put together. So she said, I could see them Wednesday when I come in. And Jeanette and I have a running joke about the homespun yarn, because after all, I have become the queen of homespun. But Jeanette, there was only one skein of homespun in there. What this donation was, one of the ladies in her area, a friend, had passed away, and she had started these sweaters for Christmas gifts. And so family, said take them, get rid of them, that kind of stuff. So they brought that in, with the yarn to make the sweaters. But they're not complete sweaters. And I will show you a couple of them. But like this one is for a rather someone, I don't know who it is, but I know who this is, but if I say it out loud, I'll have to pay lawyers at the local university, so I'm not going to do that. But there's part of the back, part of a sweater that needs to be finished. And then there's another part, and they all have names on them of who the recipients were. There were two of these lovely blue and white sweaters for my local university around here. But I found it kind of sad that the recipients will not be receiving their gifts. And I had asked her, do we want to finish them and take them back? And this is one of the other sweaters that was started, and they're all knit. The yarn's with it. So I'm going to attempt to finish that. But there weren't just two sweaters. There were 3 bags full. Sweaters in various stages of being completed. There were 3 or 4 sweaters that just needed to be sewn up. And they're absolutely stunning sweaters. One is a light blue with a white, like that kind of rust colored that I held up. And then there's one that's a multicolored, those kind of things. And there are 2 of us that normally take these things, finish them, put them together, those kind of things. And so Pastor Susan had asked her, I said I'd take this bag and finish it. And the other lady, Pastor Susan, was trying to give her 2 plus a box. And I said to Susan, well, I'll take the bags and see what I can do, So the other lady took 1 bag with, I think, 2 sweaters in it that need to be finished. Every one of these sweaters has needles in them. The knitting needles in them. For sleeves, 16-inch needles, or double pointed, depending on what she was doing. They all have names on them for who she was making them for. So, and I told Susan, well, ask your friend, does she want us to finish them, and then we can give them back so that she can get them to the family members? She said, no, she didn't say that. I said, well, just ask her. So we'll see whether they're going to go back to the people that normally would use them. But I'm going to tell you a story about Pastor Susan. And we love to tease her about this. Sorry, Susan. A few years ago, she met Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper was in our area to do a concert, and I think it was a fundraiser as well, but I can't remember how she told the story. But Pastor Susan loves to play golf, and she was on the golf course, and that's where she met Alice Cooper. Now, this was before he became a Christian. So, and I don't remember if Susan and her party were in front of Alice Cooper and his party, but regardless, they wound up pretty much working the course together and talking, those kind of things throughout the whole thing. And, she had a long conversation with Alice. And before she left, Alice invited her to the concert that night. And given her backstage passes and passes quite a few people to come. And Pastor Susan said, well, I'm sorry, I can't come tonight. I have Bible study. But would you like to come to Bible study with me? So she invited, Alice Cooper to Bible study. Now, Alice didn't become a Christian then. But we like to tease her that she planted that little mustard seed in Alice Cooper's mind about Christianity and searching it out. So we tease her that she brought Alice Cooper to Christ. Just thought that was a cute story. I have been working on the Tunisian blanket as well as starting a twiddle muff and playing with some stitches. But not only that, I'm going to add a video to the end of this, and the video is going to do, Jenny Rupert had started a stitch along for blankets, shawls, scarves, whatever, and it really didn't go very far. I think there were 7 or 8 stitches that were used so far. And I was real disappointed because I was looking for a way to use up scraps, and I thought that might be fun, besides just doing a regular granny square or, double crochet or single crochet, half double crochet blanket. So I'm starting one. And I'm going to start with some stitches. And if you don't want to follow along, then you're free to go after this, because that's what's coming next, is that video of me starting my project, which you are more than welcome to join. But I'm going to do some stitches and do it all throughout the month until it gets big enough to be used as a lap gam. So I'm going to provide a stitch every day that I'm going to be doing on that blanket. And if you want to join, fine, grab some scraps and come on. Or just use a plain, 1 or 2 colors or 1 color. Whatever. Should be interesting and fun. So that's coming up next. It's not 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yet, so there is not a winner yet. I will announce that in a separate video. However, hang on and I'll be back in just a second, because there's another giveaway. Alright, I'm back. This giveaway is going to have 2 skeins of Bernat Pop in the color Paisley Pop. And you're getting 2 skeins, or 2 cakes, 2 pops. What do you have to do? Leave a comment down below. You have to be 18 years or older. You have to be a subscriber. It's going to run through 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December the 3rd. And then at that time I'll pick a winner, and then I'll come back and release another video with the winner. Any comment, open worldwide. You have to be able to receive gifts like this or sweepstakes from the United States, and I am not responsible for any duties or taxes that you might incur. And trust me, the value is very little because I got it on sale. So it's under $5. So that's a good thing, right? Yeah, good. So, yeah, it's going to run through tomorrow, December the 3rd, 2 p.m. And then I'll do another video with who the winner is. And just leave a comment below. I would appreciate it if you would like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I will check to make sure you are subscribed if you're the winner. That is generally the first thing I do, is check it before I film and release it, you know, out into the YouTube universe. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see you again tomorrow. If you're staying for the stitch, enjoy it. If not, move on. It's at the end. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. You know, folks, have you ever lost something and you can't figure out what you did with it? That just happened. I did want to tell you I was going to show you something that I had ordered, and I ordered it from Beads of Hope, Summer's sister Bree, and she has an Etsy shop, Beads of Hope by Bree, and I had ordered 3 rosaries because I have 3 friends who are Catholic, so I wanted to give them something for Christmas. Now, they don't watch my channel, so that's fine. But thought I would show you her work, and this was one of them. And look at how stunning they are. She does some excellent work. And there's a little envelope in there. I mean, little piece of paper, and it has the prayer that goes with it. But also I had ordered 3, but she included a 4th one. So I am going to keep the 4th one. My daughter, who had passed away, was Catholic, so I am going to actually put this with her rosary that she received at communion on the little spot for her. And this one is in purple with the Mother Mary, a Virgin Mary. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful work. And she also, on the note she had included, she said that she was donating 3 to a local Catholic charity in my name, which, Bree, you don't have to put it in my name. You can just put it in any, you know, just as anonymous if you want. Either way is fine. And she also includes the beautiful Keep Calm and Pray, and it has the Hail Mary on the back. So just thought I'd share that with you. They're reasonable prices for the work that she does. I mean, I really think she could probably charge more, but I thought, you know, I'm going to get those for those folks that I know, and that's what I did. So yeah, that's it. Now leave a comment, and then I will put the video of the piece where I'm starting something else. Alright, see you guys soon. Now, when Jenny Rupert Crochet had done the stitch along that she was doing, and you know, people were volunteering, and then it kind of died out because it got stunted, that kind of thing. Well, I kind of wanted to continue that because I really have a lot of scraps, all kinds of just balls like this, you know, that I need to get rid of. So I thought I'm going to start doing an Afghan, and I am going to do some different stitches, so I thought I'd show you what I'm doing as I go along. What I am going to do today is just do a very small sample so you can see what I'm doing, but each day I'll show you my progress as it goes. And for the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with the foundation half double crochet stitch. The way that you do that is you start with 3 stitches, and then you will go yarn over, go into the last stitch or the first stitch you started, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, then yarn over and pull through all 3. And that is your first stitch. Now each subsequent stitch, actually you'll take a yarn over, you'll go into this stitch here, yarn over, pull up a stitch, and then you'll yarn over and go through all 3, and then you'll do the same thing over and over for your total number of stitches. And what I'm going to do for my full sample is going to be probably 75. And you'll just repeat that same sequence over and over till you get your same number down. Like I said, I'm just going to do a really small one. And then I've only got 5 stitches here. But what I'm going to do is going to chain, and then I am going to do 5 rows of half double crochets. And that's what I'm going to do to get up to my Afghan start. And it may be with this yarn, it may be with most of this yarn and then a secondary yarn, but I'll join up with you again tomorrow and show you what I've got so far, and then we'll choose another stitch to add to that. So if you want to join me, grab some scraps or whatever, and I'll see you again tomorrow and with the next stitch. So in other words, I'm just going to continue with doing the half double crochet for another 5 rows for a total of 6 rows for my Afghan. And yeah, you know, going around the camera's a little difficult. I have a lot of respect for Crystal of Bag a Day. She makes it look easy. She had 6 stitches, didn't I? Like I said, turn, continue on until I get my 5 rows of my Afghan. See you again tomorrow for these little shorts.